Hey everyone, it's Jacob here back again with another video. It's been so long since I said those words. I'm finally back making YouTube videos. Um, I know it's been quite a long time since my last video, or not really a long time per se, but it's been, it's been like quite a while since my last video. I actually checked right before I started making this video. It's been like 11 days since my last video to be exact. Well, technically I've made a couple of little like Fortnite live streams, like a couple of nights recently, like playing Fortnite with my dad and brother, doing like a couple of Fortnite live streams, but I don't really count those as like videos. Obviously they're like separate, they're live streams, you know? Anyways. Um, by the way, before I actually get into like what this video is and everything, if you hear like a little bit of noise in the background, I think like there's like my like washer or dryer downstairs or whatever is like running right now. So if you hear noise in the background, that's what that is. Anyways, you know, that noise might stop at some point in this video. I don't really know. Anyway, so yeah, the reason why I hadn't really been making videos for like a little while is because I had a bunch of family visiting for like the 4th of July, like celebrations and stuff. I had family visiting for 4th of July, like my aunt, or three of my cousins, and one of the cousins was a little baby boy, and my grandma as well. Actually, my grandma's still here. She's here for like a couple more days. But my mom, my grandma, and my dad all left to go to like out to a restaurant. It was like a bar place that I didn't really want to go to. So I don't really like bar places because I can't drink yet because I'm not quite 21 yet. I will be turning 21 this year, but as of right now I'm only 20, so I'm not really interested in going to bars at the moment. But anyways, not rambling on. So I have some alone time. That's why I'm able to make a video now. But yeah, not rambling on. Let's get to what this video actually is. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing just various things that I got recently from various places since the last time I made a video. And yeah, let's get started. So the majority of these things are from a store called Mr. K's. Like Mr. K's deals books, music, movies, etc. And actually, when I went to Mr. K's to get all these things is actually the last time I was able to go to Mr. K's, at least that Mr. K's location, because that Mr. K's location closed down. It was the Mr. K store in North Charleston. I've talked about Mr. K's and like how it's closing down and stuff in several videos, and I just talked about Mr. K's in general on several videos. But yeah, so unfortunately that Mr. K's is shut down. It was in North Charleston. And I was never really able to go to Mr. K's like too terribly often. Even before even before they announced that Mr. K's was gonna shut down, I was never really able to go too terribly often because I live like I would say like about 20 minutes or half hour away from Mr. K's, and not really able to go to half hour away from where I live, like every day. A big reason being that like I can't drive at the moment, so I have to rely on other people to take me places, and yeah, a lot of times, it's mainly like my parents and my siblings and stuff. A lot of times I have to like work and stuff mainly, but yeah. And so I live in Somerville. I don't think that's really giving too much away. I'm not. It's not like I'm saying like my exact address or anything. I think I can say I live in Somerville, South Carolina, because that's not like really specific or anything. Like I said, I didn't say my exact address. I'm not gonna say my exact address, obviously, because that's too private. But yeah, and so yeah, Somerville is like about 20 minutes or half hour away from North Charleston. So yeah, and there is actually, I think like at least like 3 other Mr. K's locations, which are in Greenville, South Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina, and Johnson City, Tennessee. But I live pretty far away from all those places. Well, obviously Greenville's in the same state as where I live, but Greenville's, I think, at least a couple hours from where I live. And then Asheville, North Carolina. That Asheville is actually where one of my older sisters lives. Um, and then that's also like, I think Asheville might be at least like 3 or 4 hours away from here. Not 100% sure about that. And then Johnson City, Tennessee. It's probably at least a good few hours away from here as well. But yeah, all the Mr. Kids locations look pretty similar. I think well, I looked up pictures of all the other Mr. K's locations, and I think it was the one in Asheville looked like really small, or not like really small per se, but it was pretty small. I mean, I wouldn't say really small, but yeah. And then the one in Greenville looked like a medium size, and the one in Tennessee, it was like a really big building. It had like 2 floors. It was like a mall or like a big library or like a big bookstore, like Barnes and Noble or Books A Million or something like that. But usually Barnes and Noble and Books A Million stores don't have 2 floors. But yeah, yeah. Just lost my train of thought for a second. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go to any of those other Mr. K's locations, unless I go to visit my older sister in Asheville, or if I, for whatever reason, go on a road trip up to Greenville or Johnson City, Tennessee, or whatever. But yeah, anyways, I'm kind of rambling on here. It's already been almost 7 minutes. I haven't even shown anything in the video yet. But yeah, unfortunately, not gonna be able to go to Mr. K's in North Charleston anymore. The Mr. K's that was closest to me because, like I said, it has shut down. So the last time I went to Mr. K's was the last time I'm ever going to be able to go to Mr. K's location, I'm pretty sure. And the reason they shut it down, by the way, was because like the rent got too high. They weren't able to pay the rent. It was like a rent increase thing. Anyway, because it wasn't like a really big, it wasn't like really big business or anything. I think it was like a family-owned thing. So yeah. Anyways, I don't think they really made like enough money to like pay the rent or anything like that. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I keep like thinking up things to add. But anyways, let's get started. So the first thing I got from Mr. Kids was this Jessie book, Jessie Crush Crazy, with photos plus diary entries from Jessie. It says, oh, and all everything in the store was 70% off when I went with my grandma, not the grandma that's currently visiting, but a different grandma that was visiting not too long ago. I'm not gonna say any listen, I thought I was gonna say not gonna say any like specific names or anything like that, but of like my family members or anything like that. But yeah, yeah. Last time I went to Mr. K's, I forgot to say I saw that everything was like 70% off. Or I think it was like when they first announced that they were shutting down, everything was 20% off, and then after a little while, they changed it to everything was 50% off, and then when they were getting close to shutting down, they changed everything to 70% off. So yeah, but then when I went there, all the they said all like DVDs and CDs and records, cassettes, etc., like all media, basically it was like $1 each. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Anyways. So it says I got this for $2. That's just regular price. I think with the sale price 70% off is probably like, I don't know. I'll have to look at the receipt. I don't remember exactly how much it was. I can't really do that calculations off the top of my head. But yeah, basically what this book is, it's like a couple of episodes of the Jessie show, because Jessie is a show on Disney Channel. It's basically a couple episodes of the show, but in book form. So yeah. There's some pictures from the show and some diary entries from Jessie, and then yeah. So for example, the first story in this book is it's basically a book version of the episode where Creepy Connie gets introduced, played by Sierra McCormick. The girl has a big crush on Luke in the show, and oops, and yeah, yeah. And then the other story, I don't remember what the episode's actually called, but it was the episode where Tony asked Jessie to a special dinner, and she's scared that he might propose. And she might want to end the relationship and stuff. I don't remember exactly what the episode is called, but yeah, I actually looked up like Jessie books and stuff, and there's actually like 3 Jessie books, if I remember correctly. I think if I remember correctly, I have one other Jessie book somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. So I have 2 out of the 3 Jessie books. So I obviously don't have 2 of the exact same book, because I think I would have remembered if I already had this book. If I already had it. Anyway, sorry, been 10 minutes in the video and I've only shown one thing because I'm just been kind of rambling on. I think I've been rambling. I messed up my words again. I was gonna say I think I've been rambling on so much because I'm just like really excited to be back making videos. That's why I've been like talking so much. Anyway, this next book I found and I thought was really funny. I thought it was perfect for me. It's called "Stop Looking at Your Phone," because I'm always looking at my phone. I'm pretty much addicted to my phone. I mean, I think all young people are pretty much addicted to their phones. So, yeah. My back says a helpful guide. And then this one says I got it for $5, but I think it was actually more like probably like a dollar, $1.25, because with the 70% off. Anyway, but yeah, this book basically has like various like situations. Like, whoops, like the very first, hold on, illustrated by Son of Alan, I don't know what that is. Anyway, like for example, this first one says conversation, and then it has like pictures to demonstrate, so it says like, it's like diagram A, if you will, and this is like the wrong thing to do. It says X, it's like the wrong thing to do. It would be like if you're having a conversation with someone you're sitting right next to and you're talking them through text, that would be the wrong thing to do. Then this is diagram B, the right thing to do. It's like put your phone in your pocket and actually converse with the person. Just like stuff like that. Yeah, I just thought that'd be a funny book to have because it's like perfect for me. Because like I said, I'm always looking at my phone, so that book's called Stop Looking at Your Phone. Anyway, this next book is called The Toy Book. I thought this looked like a pretty cool book. It's basically a book about all sorts of toys from over the years. It's mainly just like older toys because I think this book came out like the 1990s, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that though. That's got a copyright page somewhere. Yeah, it says 1991. Yeah, I thought it was either 1991 or 1992. I wasn't 100% sure, but it says 1991. So it's an old book from 1991. Whoops. Oh, no. I don't want to bend the pages. I accidentally kind of bent a page. Yeah, like for example, like on this page, it talks about a doll called Hello Dolly. Sounds kind of familiar. But I don't really know why it sounds familiar. I don't think I really know what that is. Yeah. What's that? And then on the front here, it has all these like little things you can press on like the different pictures, and they apparently make noise. Like on the back, it shows like where you press the little pictures on the front to make a noise. But I think the things are broken because I've tried to press each of these things and they haven't like really made any noise. So yeah, it's not really working. Yeah, none of these things are working. I can hear you can hear the click of the button. That would have made it a noise that's like toy gun thing, but yeah, as you can tell, it's not working. Anyway, so how's all the books, everything up to Mr. K's, and now I'll move on to like DVDs and whatnot. So, like I said, all like DVDs and stuff for $1 each, all media basically, DVDs, CDs, cassettes, vinyl records, etc. So, yeah, this first one was Earth to Echo, Blu-ray, DVD, and Digital HD combo pack. I didn't say anything about Blu-rays being $1 each, but I think Blu-ray basically fell under like the DVD umbrella when I went. That's basically how it worked, I believe, because this one was just $1. It says $5 on the back, but really got it for only $1 because it was all the Blu-rays, DVDs, etc. were $1 each. Yeah, this is a movie called Earth to Echo. It's a really good movie. I don't know if I said what the movie is called already. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's about these kids who find like an alien robot thing. It's like a weird alien robot thing because their phones go berserk and they follow like a trail that's on their phones and they find an alien robot thing at the end of the trail in like a random like desert. And yeah, basically the alien is like trying to go back to his home planet and they have to try and find his rocket, a rocket ship or whatever you want to call it, and they're building up the key for the rocket ship in the movie and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. Here is the 2 discs. This is the DVD right here, and then the Blu-ray right there. I like the design of the Blu-ray more than the DVD, even though the picture on the Blu-ray is the same picture that's on the front of the case. Yeah, anyway. It does say digital HD on the front, so I think this originally came with like an insert that had a digital HD copy thing in it, but it's not in here anymore. But even if it was in here, it was expired because on the back, here on the back it says here redeem digital HD code by October 21st, 2017. So even if the digital code wasn't here, it would have been expired. I'm guessing because everything in Mr. K's is used, so I'm guessing whoever had this before me already used the digital code and they like threw it out before they gave it to Mr. K's. That's my guess anyway. And by the way, I forgot to say that like the movie section at like at Mr. K's was like pretty bare when I went because they're like it was like pretty much almost empty. I took a picture of the movie section like on my phone, but I was like, excuse me, sorry about that. Not mean to burp in a video. Sorry about that. Excuse me. But as I was saying, I actually took a picture of the almost empty movie section at Mr. K's when I was there, and like on my phone. But obviously, I can't show you that picture because I'm making this video with my phone, and I can't show a picture on my phone, like in a video that I'm using my phone for. Anyway. This next DVD was also just $1 because all DVDs were $1 each. This one was originally also $5, but this is season 1 of a show called 30 Rock. Sorry to go right there, but yeah, oh, the washer or dryer, whatever, just stopped downstairs, so there's no more sound in the background. But anyways, yeah, I had never seen this show when I got this, but I decided to try it out. I've heard a lot about 30 Rock, and I've heard it's pretty funny. So, yeah, I haven't actually tried it out yet. I keep forgetting about it. But, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this because, like I said, I haven't seen the show. I just heard a lot about it that it's, like, really funny and stuff, and I decided to get it because I was like, hey, why not? It's $1. I'll try it out. So, yeah, it's the actual case. There's an episode list on the case. So there is like 21 episodes in the first season across these 3 discs. So here is all of the discs. Right there. The design of this case kind of reminds me of the designs of like the cases of the earlier Harry Potter movies. Like the first like 2 Harry Potter movies had like a case style that was similar to this. So yeah, I don't know if it messed my words again. I was gonna say I don't know if there's any like pictures behind this or anything like that. No, it's blank. Just making sure. Anyway, but I do kind of know what the show is about. It's about like people like making a show in New York City. I think it might be supposed to be like a parody of Saturday Night Live or something. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, I've never really seen this show. I don't know too terribly much about it. Yeah, there we go. This next thing isn't a DVD per se, but it's a DVD game. I found a Scene It game that I didn't have. This is Marvel Scene It, and this is the to-go version. if you don't know what CNET is, it's like a series of DVD board games. It's like trivia about different things. You know, it's like one of my favorite things in the world. Um, yeah, it's just great. Um, and actually, I have one other to-go CNET game, which is the CNET Junior game, CNET Junior to-go game. I actually showed that one in a video of stuff I got from stuff I got for Easter. I showed the CNET Junior to-go game in that video. And that was back in April. Obviously, Easter is in April. Anyway, so that was like 3 months ago, because it's July now. Anyways, I feel like I keep rambling on. Anyway, so as you can see, the price on this is $35, but it was 70% off. I guess this didn't count as a DVD, because it says DVD on it, but it's a DVD game, not like a DVD per se. So with the 70% off sale thing, I went down to $10, so I got only $10 for it, and the original price was $35, so that's pretty cool. I actually looked up Marvel Cena, and I think on Amazon it was like $45 or $50. So yeah, it was pretty cool. That might have been only the regular Marvel Cena, though. I don't remember if I was actually looking at the to-go version. But yeah, anyways. I haven't actually properly played this game yet. Because I haven't really had anybody to play it with, because the only person I really play CNET games with really is my brother, and I don't get to see him that often anymore, unfortunately, because he works at a restaurant called Cookout, and yeah, he works there a lot because he's like the general manager and stuff, and yeah, I don't get to see him that often. Anyway, I probably shouldn't say any more about his job because it might be personal information, but anyways, so basically this is what the board looks like and the DVD, and there's a little bit more with the board under the DVD right there. Whoops. Okay. Then there's 4 movers in this little bag as well. I haven't even opened this bag because, like I said, I haven't properly played the game yet. I have popped in the DVD to see if I know some of the questions. I think I knew like 1 or 2 of the questions I saw. There's like all playing. I try like all playing my play questions. I knew a couple of them, I think. But yeah, I think the movers are actually sticking it because the movers are magnetic. That's how it's like a travel edition or a to-go, whatever you want to call it. The movers are magnetic. They stick to the boards. When you close the board, the movers won't like rattle around or they won't like fall out or anything. They're magnetic. I think the movers are like sticking to the board like through the bag. See? What's maybe not? Seemed like they were. Anyway. I'm not really that big of a fan of Marvel at all. Don't really know that much about Marvel. I mean, I know a few things about Marvel, I think, but I don't know that much. I'm definitely not the biggest Marvel fan. I'm barely even a Marvel fan. I've seen a couple of Marvel movies. Like, I've seen a couple Spider-Man movies. I've seen Black Panther. I think that's it. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I think those are the only ones I've seen. Then obviously there's DC as well, which is like Batman, stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen any DC movies. I don't think I've ever actually watched any of the Batman movies. I have a couple of Batman movies, but I have not watched them yet. Yeah, anyways, that said, again, I feel like I'm kind of rambling on. Yeah, I'm having trouble closing this for some reason. I think it's like a, whoops, I don't know, the disc just fell out. Okay. Uh-oh, I think DVD fell out again. Yeah, the holder for the DVD in here is not really, and like the to-go CNET games, the holder for the DVD is not really that good at all. Yeah. Why isn't this closing? There we go. Okay, I got it closed. Okay. That was all stuff I got from Mr. K's, but I actually have one thing to show that I got from a different store, which was me and my mom and my grandma that's currently visiting. We went to Walgreens yesterday. If you don't know what Walgreens is, it's like a pharmacy store, like a drugstore kind of thing. Yeah, and they have a section of like books and magazines there, and I spotted this magazine. I was like, I have to have it. It looked really cool, and it's Disney Celebrates 100. It's basically a magazine all about the 100th anniversary of Disney. If you know me, you would know that I'm a pretty big Disney fan. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Disney fan in the world, but I'm a pretty big Disney fan. Um, Man, I'm definitely a lot more of a Disney fan than I am a Marvel fan. Um, Actually, Marvel technically is Disney because I think Disney owns Marvel because like all the Marvel stuff, all the Marvel movies and stuff are on Disney Plus. So Marvel like acquired or Disney like acquired Marvel at some point. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, that's basically it. Just has all sorts of stuff about Disney's 100th anniversary and also stuff about like all the Disney parks and this whole section in the book about Pixar, mentions all the Pixar movies and stuff, the story of Pixar and stuff. And there's this whole section about like it lists all the Disney movies and then like some information about each one, which is really cool. So yeah, like for example, if you look on this page, for example, it has stuff about Robin Hood, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Rescuers, and The Fox and the Hound. The only one that I've really seen out of all these, to be honest, is Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, only because my baby cousin that comes sometimes, he really likes Winnie the Pooh, and so Winnie the Pooh is always playing on TV when my baby cousin's here. So yeah, and it's this specific Winnie the Pooh movie specifically that we always play that on Disney Plus on the TV whenever my baby cousin's here. A specific Winnie the Pooh movie. That's the only reason I've seen that. I mean, I do like Winnie the Pooh, but I never watched this Winnie the Pooh movie, and I don't think I was really interested in any other movies on this page. Let's just go to another random page of movies. Let's see here. Alright, here's another page. We have Hercules, Mulan, Tarzan, and Fantasia 2000, and 2000 Dinosaur. But for some reason it says Dinosaur came after Fantasia 2000, but if you look at the release dates, it says Dinosaur came out on May 19th, 2000, and Fantasia 2000 came out on June 16th, 2000. So Fantasia 2000 should be number 39, and Dinosaur should be number 38, not the other way around like they are. But I believe I've seen Fantasia 2000 like maybe like once or twice when I was younger, but I don't really remember it. It's obviously a sequel to another movie that was just called Fantasia. I don't know if I've ever seen the original Fantasia, but I know I think I used to have a Fantasia 2000 on like DVD or something when I was younger. And I watched it like once or twice, but like I said, I don't really remember. I don't have that DVD anymore. I haven't seen it in a long time. Anyways, I have seen Mulan. Now, Mulan is a great movie. It's a classic. Anyways, yeah, it's just a little bit of that magazine. It's a really cool magazine, just all things Disney in that. But the magazine is a little outdated because it mentions like some newer movies that were. I think this magazine is from at least like a few months ago because this magazine mentions some movies that were like coming out that weren't out yet, but currently at the time of making this video, some of the movies that the newer movies that they mentioned in this magazine that were coming out that hadn't been out yet are out yet or aren't out yet. That's my words there. Those movies that I mentioned in this magazine that they are out as of the time you're making this video. So that's why this magazine is kind of outdated because it talks about some movies that they're about to come out, but now they're out as of me making this video. That might not make sense. I'm kind of like rambling on. Anyway, I still have one more thing to show that I forgot to grab. Just a second. Alright, I'm back. You might have heard me kind of struggling in the background because I was trying to get like some plugs out to get what I was trying to grab. Basically, this is the last thing I wanted to show. What I was struggling with in the background. This is a VCR. I made a post in my neighborhood of how I was trying to look for a VCR because I had gotten some like free VHSs from someone in my neighborhood. VHSs and DVDs from someone in my neighborhood, and I obviously have ways to watch DVDs, but not VHSs, so that's why I need a VCR. Actually, the last video I made before this was like free DVDs and VHS I got for someone in my neighborhood. So, yeah, so if you saw that video, then you would know what free VHSs I got that I'm talking about. But, yeah, I got this VCR for free from someone in my neighborhood, and actually plays both VCRs and DVDs, as you can see. But unfortunately, it doesn't work because I tried putting, I got this, actually, me and my dad were trying it out together, and we got it all plugged in and stuff, and we had put a couple of VHSs in, and they weren't playing, and then we would take them out. The actual tape, like, on the inside would be, like, all messed up, like, the tape on the inside of the VHS would be, like, kind of messed up, like, the VCR trying to, like, rip out the VHS, or, maybe, like, something on the inside of the VCR was, like, broken, and like that's why the tape like all messed up and we would take it out. So yeah, but I did order a different VCR off of Amazon. It was the cheapest one I could find. It was like $89, but the total actually ended up coming to $97 because there's like $8 tax. But it said the listing on of the VCR on Amazon that was like used acceptable. It said it didn't come with a remote or anything, but that's fine because obviously there's buttons on the actual VCR. I mean, it would be easier to have the remote control. Well, speaking of, this is the remote that came with this VCR that didn't work. Yeah, it's a Toshiba, as you can see. Anyway, obviously none of these buttons work. I was trying to press the buttons to make them work how would they work because VCR didn't blend in or anything. Anyway, I didn't try out the DVD side of this, but I didn't really need to because obviously I have other ways to watch DVDs. Like I have a PS4 and stuff like that. And Xbox 360 and stuff. I also have like a Wii U and a Nintendo Switch, but no Nintendo consoles can play DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that. But anyways, I feel I'm kind of rambling on. Again, this video is already 32 minutes long, almost 33 minutes. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this VCR. I might just have to throw it away because it ended up not working. It was kind of a risk to order VCR on Amazon, so if it doesn't work. I mean, the listing on Amazon did say it was tested and that it works, but I was thinking like who knows how long ago that like listing was made, who knows how long ago it was tested. But and my dad got kind of mad when I told him, because I ordered it with my mom, and when I told my dad that I'd ordered a VCR on Amazon, he got kind of mad, and he was like, really, $89 for a VCR? They don't even know if it works, doesn't have the remote. And then he looked up some stuff and he found it was like, oh, here, I just found a VCR for like $30 with a remote on eBay. And that's an accurate that's an accurate impression of my dad. If you know my dad, you know it's an accurate impression. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't listen to him when he said that because like I've had issues with eBay before. Like I've mainly only really like ordered DVDs from eBay, and like I ordered a Fetch a Freshman DVD and ended up being a bootleg. I kind of already knew it was going to be bootleg, but yeah. And then I had ordered it's like called a Naked Brothers Band bonus DVD, but had a CD in it instead of a DVD. And yeah, stuff like that. And I ordered one thing from eBay once that had no issues. It was a House of Anubis Season 1 DVD. The only real issue with it was that the case was kind of torn, like ripped and stuff. But yeah, and I haven't had any issues with anything I ordered from Amazon. So yeah, I'm not really worried or anything. But yeah, that's that. Just putting the remote down for the VCR. But yeah, anyways, I don't really have anything else to say. I don't want to make this video too much longer. I feel like I was rambling on a lot of times in this video, but like I said a little bit earlier in this video, I think the only reason I was like kind of rambling on a lot in this video is because I was kind of excited to get back to making videos. That's why I was like rambling on and talking a lot. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So of course, hope you enjoy this video. Of course, please like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll find out whenever I post any new videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'll of course see you in the next video. Peace.